Happy 4th of July, everybody. Everybody be safe. Don't blow no fingers off. Cooked on the Shirley grill earlier. Cooked some dogs. Nathan dogs. And now I'm cooking in the Shirley patio model. Doing a Packer brisket. Doing baked potatoes. Smothered in bacon grease and kosher salt. Doing baked beans with pineapple. Got green beans cooking inside. And cornbread getting ready to start in a minute. Just want to show you how much room you have in this little 36 model. Got people coming over later on. It's going to feed everybody fine. There'll be definitely a bunch of leftovers. I got everything spread out, but there's a lot of room in this little thing. You know, I'm not trying to not talk you out of buying a big smoker, but you know, for a family and stuff and having people over, you can squeeze a lot of meat in this. You know, this little 36-inch model gets the job done just as good as the big boys. And like I said, there's plenty of room. You can squeeze a lot more stuff in there, food. Get this thing closed up. Old fireboard doing its thing. Pit temp dropped to 242 because I opened up the door, but I'm cooking about 270 all day long. Only thing about this cooker, it does like littler splits. But it holds temps real good, coaling up real good. I guess Tyler's been releasing some of these, but they're coming with a square firebox. This firebox is a little bit bigger than what he's coming up with, and Paul is still, I think, going to make the round firebox when he starts building them. But I don't know if Tyler's selling them for people that were already in line or what's going on there. But not saying they're available to buy, you know, but maybe people are downsizing on their wait in line, and not that they're getting it sooner, it's just their time's come up and they've chosen to go with the smaller route. But I'll get back later and I'll show you all the food that's done. Old Glory flying there. Had a lot of rain, thank goodness, got all the fireworks going off and stuff. No one's gonna burn their property down tonight. But I'll be back in a little bit when all the food's done and show you what this little 36 can do. And be safe, everybody. Have a happy 4th. Cut the point from the flat. Gonna let the brisket rest. I'm gonna get these burn ends back on and put some sauce on them. Put them in a pan, uncovered. Put them back in the smoker for probably about an hour, 45 minutes. And food's getting done. I'm hungry. I'll show you the finished results after I slice and everything. Like I said, I'm gonna let this brisket rest for a little bit while the burn ends are cooking. But I also want to shout out to, again, Dink's Utter Madness brisket rub. That stuff is awesome. Look at that bark. Look at that smoke ring. That is just, that's one of the best beef rubs I found. But be back in a little bit. I'm going to get these burn ends back on. Food is done. Getting ready to chow down. Burn ends came out awesome. Baked beans. Potatoes with bacon grease. And look at that brisket. Dink's Utter Madness. Great bark. Look at that smoke ring. Good bend test. Not breaking. Perfectly cooked. Left the right amount of fat on there. I used to trim them too much, and now I leave some fat on there and cook the fat to the bottom, and that helps protect the meat from getting dry. Show you what the muffins and the homemade green beans look like, and then I'm going to chow down. Cornbread muffins looking awesome. And here's my homemade green beans that my grandma taught me to make.